Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Danny, the Wicked Awesome Gardener, and I am here with my very last seed haul for the 2022 gardening season. Why is it my last seed haul of the year, you ask? Well, if you've seen some of my other videos and been around my channel for a while, you know that I am saving my money to purchase my own property eventually. That likely will not happen next year, but there's an outside chance depending on which way I go. I was thinking that I would try to save up and pay cash for a property, but there is an outside chance that I may try to finance. It all kind of depends on how things shape up. But one of those things is that if I've got to save money, I've got to stop buying seeds. I do have everything that I need for this year now that this order has arrived. There are a few things that I still do need to pick up for this year: seed potatoes, bare root strawberries for my green stock, and I need some asparagus crowns because as part of Shed Wars, one of the requirements is that you grow a vegetable in a container. And I figured if I've got to grow a vegetable in a container, I may as well get a jump start on some asparagus for my property because that does take a couple of years to harvest. So my thought is I will get one of those big water buckets that you use for horses because they have the heavy duty ropes on the side and they're not going to break when you try to carry them, and it's going to be large enough that those asparagus can really establish some roots and all of that, so they can just kind of hang out and enjoy being in that bucket. And then when I do eventually move out to my property, I'll just dig a nice deep hole and plop the whole thing in there and let them just spread out and go crazy. So that's the plan there. But I did need a few more seeds for this year. After I made this order, though, I made a deal with Rochelle at Brampton Gardener, which if you haven't seen her channel, go check her out. She's coming up on her 1,000 subscribers pretty soon. She's hit the 800 mark and she's coming on strong. So if you haven't been on her channel, Brampton Gardener, go check her out. But after I made my last seed order of the year, I made a deal with Rochelle in respect to my budget and my willpower that if I buy one more packet of seeds for this year, then she gets to roast me in a video. And I'll tell you, it's actually kind of tempting. I almost want to go and buy another packet of seeds just to have her roast me. I kind of think the video would be really, really fun. But I'm going to be good. I promise. I promise. I want this homestead more than I need another packet of seeds, because God knows that between these and these and these, I've got more than enough to be going on with. So even though I've got 3 garden spaces this year, I have plenty of seeds. I can fill them with food. It's going to be fantastic. Lots of flowers too and herbs. So the reason I made this order was that I needed one more thing. And I tried really, really hard. I went to the local garden centers. I went to Home Depot. I went to Walmart. I went to Lowe's. I looked all over in all the local stores for Rosa Bianca eggplant. I could have sworn that I had a packet of Rosa Bianca left over from last year that still had plenty of seeds in it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I actually did find it about a week ago when I was looking through my seed starting supplies, and for some reason it was the one packet of seeds that was not in my bins with all my other seeds. And I have also still subsequently lost it. I'm certain that I brought it upstairs and I put it right here in my seed buckets and it's just disappeared. So I am glad that I did go ahead and make this order at Migardener for Rosa Bianca eggplant, because these are delicious. I love them so much. They are so pretty in the garden and they're just delicious to cook with. So I really wanted to have those, even though I do have Black Beauty eggplant and Casper eggplant and mini patio baby eggplant, but the Rosa Bianca was just so delicious. I really didn't want to do without them this year. And so, of course, if you go to Migardener and you make an order, you don't want to just do one. Then you've got to pay for shipping. And so the shopping started. I did not go crazy. I did not make a massive order but I did get some more tomato varieties. But it's good because it's actually going to round out my paste tomato brackets so that I actually have like a 16 and then can break it down to the final 4. So that's going to make it easier. No wild card rounds that we have to worry about. So I did get a couple of tomatoes and one other thing that I was really excited about. This was sold out the other times that I tried to make orders, but it was there this time, is the giant noble spinach. And I am a major spinach lover, so a big spinach plant like this, I've really wanted to try for a while. So I'm glad that I've got those. Last year, I got a vintage wine tomato plant from a friend of mine, and I didn't get around to saving the seed, and it was really delicious, so I wanted to grow more of them, and they just look really cool with that neat striping. So vintage wine. I hear everybody talk about the Paul Robeson tomatoes, or Robeson tomatoes, so I definitely wanted to try those. I actually did get some of these Paul Robeson tomatoes over the summer when I made an Migardener order, but that has gone MIA. I don't know where it went. I knew where it was the week before I moved, and I was certain that I put it with the rest of my seeds. I apparently did not. So I know it's in one of a couple of boxes that's in my storage bin. I just haven't been over to the storage bin to pick it up. So I'm going to go take a look, but I'm not completely certain that I'm going to find it by the time that I have to start tomato seeds. So I did want to get another packet of those. But I also, at the same time that I ordered the Paul Robeson over the summer, I had also ordered mushroom basket, just because they look so cool, that neat fluted sort of flat kind of tomato. So I wanted to have that. So hopefully when I find those, it'll be great. And maybe that's something else that I give away as part of my 4,000 watch hours celebration. So maybe we'll be giving away some Paul Robeson and mushroom basket if I go find the old order. I also got Kellogg's breakfast. I grew that this summer as a plant start that I got on a Facebook Marketplace giveaway. So it was really delicious. I wanted to try it again, so I got myself some seed. I also got Brandywine Black. These look awesome. I love the pink Brandywine, and I did find Brandywine Red seeds, so I figured I would try the Brandywine Black and complete the set. And then the last one, which I think is probably the most interesting of the tomatoes in this order. I mean, there are definitely some interesting tomatoes that I've got in the other room. But these are Japanese black trifle. They kind of look like a very large pear, and it's a pretty cool sauce and canning tomato. So we're going to try that, maybe if it makes it through the paste tomato brackets, which, by the way, the voting is live right now for the paste tomato brackets. It is round 1. We've got all 16 up, and so you need to get in there, cast your vote. There's going to be a link in the video description. I'm going to try to put a card up here, but the last time I tried to put a card in, it wasn't working right. So I don't know what happened with that, but hopefully I can get it to work right this time. I don't know why it didn't stay where I put it and it moved somewhere else in the video, but So that was my Migardener order. So these are the last of the seeds that I have bought. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got enough to get free shipping, and then I used the Roots and Refuge code JESS10 to get 10% off. So I'm excited by these varieties. I really am. So we'll pop those into the right places there. But I also had another mail call. And if any of you are not familiar with Garden State Gardener, Joe and his son Joey and his friend Reed, you need to go over and check out his channel, because they are just so fun and the nicest, sweetest people, except maybe not Joey sometimes, because he keeps giving his father stink bug jelly beans. And if you watch his videos on Sunday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. when he's doing his live stream and giving away seeds, you will find out what that means. Or if you've been there to those videos, you know what that means. Joey Be nice to your father. Give him something delicious. Just once. And Reed needs a stink bug. So a little bit of shout out there to Joe at Garden State Gardener. You definitely want to go check him out. I was lucky enough to have won seeds from his last live stream on Sunday, and so I just received his letter, and it was a little bit heavier than usual. It was feeling kind of thick. I knew that I had won one variety of tomato, but he sent me 2. So I'm kind of excited, but not only did he send me that, he also sent me a Garden State Gardener sticker. Isn't it cool? I really got to get my own stickers, man. I got to get my own stickers. So thank you, Joe, for the sticker. Thank you for the extra seed packet. This is going to go on my refrigerator where I'm putting up all the stickers from my favorite YouTube channels. So yay, it's going to join the fridge over there. I'll have to get a picture of that, put it on my community page, but I think maybe I need a few more stickers before I go ahead and do that. And what did Joe send me? Well, this is what I won. I won the True Black Brandy Wine. And had I known I was going to win those, I may not have ordered these. But they look slightly different. Like the True Black seems to be darker. I don't know. Maybe I will grow a comparison of the two of them just to see. But I don't know. They might be the same thing. And he did send me a bonus of some San Marzano heirloom tomatoes. So that's awesome. I'm very excited for that. We'll make sure that all of these make it into the tomato brackets. And I'm just really excited just to have such wonderful friends like the Garden State Gardener and great seed companies like Migardener out there providing seed. $2 a pack. You really can't beat that. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to go ahead and vote in the tomato brackets. We're going to vote on those sauce tomatoes and see what's going to go into the canning garden. I've got an MIG grow off video update. I've got some videos on grow lights that I just received. So there's definitely a lot of content coming out. We're going to do some talking pretty soon on grocery store seeds because I have heard so much in all the social media groups about you can't grow grocery store seeds, you can't do this, you're going to get this and blah, blah, blah. I have to dispel some of the myths and go through that. So don't forget, we're going to have that video coming up. So again, thank you for watching. I'm so glad to have you here. And I'll see you next time when we grow wicked awesome food from yard to table. Bye-bye.